want to take an opportunity again to brief the community on the significant investigation that has taken place to address the significant attack that took place on our community over 3 weeks.
Serial bomber in Austin.
Suspicious package, the police say, is now being made safe.
And we're waiting to see what happens next.
I know everybody is interested in a motive and understanding why, and we are never going to be able to put a ration behind these acts. But what I can tell you, having listened to that recording, he does not at all mention anything about terrorism, nor does he mention anything about hate. Based on what we heard on the recording, he described the 6 devices, and we have recovered those 6 devices. The suspect describes the 6 bombs that he constructed. He identified the differences among those 6 bombs. We have told you all along that they all had similarities, which they did. He also described the 7th device, that being the one he had on him early this morning. There was a decision made to put the stop in that frontage road before he got on I-35 and potentially went anywhere else. So our tactical team employed a tactic to stop the vehicle, and when we got that vehicle stopped, many members of the Austin Police Department approached his vehicle, and as they got to the window and began to bang on the window, what you can see on the video is a tremendous explosion that takes place. And you see our officers fall backwards from the blast. We had officers knowing they had just stopped someone who has been involved in placing bombs around our community for 3 weeks, knowing the dangers involved in that, but they ran towards that and they put an end to it. It is the outcry of a very challenged young man talking about challenges in his personal life that led him to this point. We were concerned throughout the investigation, what was the motive? What was the reason? And again, everybody always wants to understand a reason, and sometimes we can't assign a reason to irrational acts. But what is clear from listening to that video is this was a very troubled young man who was talking about challenges in his life that led him to the point to where he took the actions that he took. There were indications that he stated in the video that he felt like we were getting very close to him.
In my time as 12 years as Attorney General and 3 years as Governor, I have not seen a better job than what we've seen from this police chief and the Austin Police Force.
What I learned was that as a community, we do not know our neighbors the way that we should, or perhaps the way that we used to. I think it is real important as a community that we use this moment. The legacy of this event for us should be that we walk across the street and introduce ourselves to our neighbors, or down the street or across the hall. We should know our neighbors better than we do.